Hey, what's up guys, it's Gage from ARG, and we're going to be talking about the Dark Magician of Chaos errata that's coming out in the Yugi's Legendary decks, which actually is coming out, I think, like next week, relatively soon. Now, the rest of the decks got leaked and everything by the official Konami page on their YouTube channel, but they're not really anything too noteworthy. I mean, we're getting Electromagnetic Turtle, that's pretty much one of the big relevant cards, and of course the Dark Renewal as well as Dark Illusion. Everything else is just kind of, it's okay, I guess, but, one of the main things that came out of it was an errata to Dark Magician of Chaos, which in my eyes, was completely unnecessary. But let's go over it and we'll see what you guys would. We'll see what the changes is and we'll discuss it. So we have Dark Magician of Chaos, still the same stats as it had before. However, its effect reads during the end phase. If this card was normal or special summoned this turn, you can target one spell card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use this effect of Dark Magician of Chaos once per turn. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle after damage calculation, banish that opponent's monster. If this face-up card would leave the field, banish it instead. Now, we can take a look at this and we can say, okay, what's different about it than the original Dark Magician of Chaos effect? I took the liberty of pulling up the erratums that went through the initial changes for all of it, from the original to the most recent one, which was in the most recent Battle Pack, Battle Pack 1, actually. So I'm just going to go over that one. It took me a little bit to find it, but I found it. This was in the Battle Pack 1. This is the most recent errata to the card. When this card is normal or special summon, you can target one spell card in your graveyard, add that target to hand, banish any monster destroyed by battle with this card. If this face-up card would leave the field, banish it instead. Okay, so what's different? What's the difference? Really, the main difference, the big one, is that now Dark Magician of Chaos' effect, if it's special summon, will activate during the end phase to add a spell card back to hand. How relevant is this? I couldn't say. I think it's a completely irrelevant errata to the original card that we had, because the original card, looking at it now, still isn't even that great, if you ask me. Okay, no, that's a lie. The card is amazing. The design of the card is ridiculous. It's just the card pool associated with Dark Magician of Chaos is so weak that it really brings down the versatility and the usefulness of the card. Looking at Dark Magician of Chaos, adding a spell card back to hand from your graveyard. There's not a lot of really powerhouse spell cards that you could add back from your graveyard to your hand. By powerhouse spell cards, I mean one ofs in the form of like Raigeki or Book of Moon and everything. And even saying that, those cards aren't too impressive to add back as is. Maybe Raigeki is the most impressive, but Book of Moon's just okay, I guess. Dark Magician of Chaos was banned at a time when we had ridiculous amounts of really accessible and generic spell cards used by pretty much every deck in the form of like Delinquent Duo, cards like Confiscation, cards like Foolful Sentry. Those were all back at a time when Dark Magician of Chaos was legal. Graceful Charity, Pot of Greed. All these cards were able to be looped with Dark Magician of Chaos. And it just got obscene, so it was banned. Understandable. But now that our card pool is severely weakened, and that people barely play even just the Raigeki. No, people play Raigeki. It's pretty common, but people barely play Book of Moon anymore. It's just Dark Magician of Chaos. I feel this was a completely unnecessary errata to a card that could have came off the ban list several formats ago, if you ask me. But maybe I'm just looking too far into it. That's really the only big change of the card. Everything else just kind of got updated. The end phase thing and the once per turn thing was really the only two additions to it. And during the end phase, you could only add one copy anyways. So that makes a lot of sense. You can't loop the Dark Magician of Chaos, which I don't think you really could before anyways, even without the errata. But hey, it is what it is. Do I think the card can absolutely come back to the meta? Oh, well, yeah, of course. I mean, as we've seen with all the other banned cards getting erratas, Card Crush Virus and such, they have all come off with the next list. And of course, this thing just barely missed the list, unfortunately. So I think with the next ban list coming up, we don't know when, probably like February, mid-February, I think we'll see Dark Magician of Chaos come off. Will it do anything? I don't see it. Unfortunately, I think they just took an unnecessary hit to a card that already had at least some potential. So, let me know what you guys think about the hit to Dark Magician of Chaos. Was it justified? Do you think that Dark Magician of Chaos will do anything when it comes back into the meta, coming into the next format? I really do like seeing the card back, though. I do like the artwork. I do like the design of the card and everything. I think it's really neat. However, looking at this errata, it's completely unnecessary. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. And if you guys want to buy or sell product, if you want to attend events, if you want to read articles from the toppest of top players, all3outagames.com is your place to go check out. Be sure to like our Facebook fan page and subscribe to our Twitch stream if you haven't already. But as always, I thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Gage from ARG, signing out.